Welcome back to the channel. If you value research grounded in historical records, scholarly analysis, and careful examination of extraordinary claims, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with others who enjoy exploring mysteries. And before you leave, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement keeps the series alive. Now, let's get started with the episode. Tonight, we venture into the towering peaks of the Himalayas, where legends speak of secluded monasteries guarding portals to other dimensions. Reports of these portals come from travelers, mountaineers, and locals. Western journalists and adventurers have documented tales of monks performing secret rituals, allegedly opening gateways to unseen realms. But let's begin with the monasteries themselves. The Himalayan region is home to thousands of Buddhist monasteries spanning Nepal, Tibet, Bhutan, and northern India. Many are centuries old. Scholars like Sam Van Schaik explain, these monasteries are repositories of religious knowledge, ritual practices, and esoteric teachings. Many traditions involve visualization, meditation, and advanced yogic practices believed to transcend ordinary consciousness. These practices include what Tibetan Buddhism calls tamo, inner heat meditation, and phawa, consciousness transference, both of which can create extraordinary physiological and psychological experiences. Some travelers have reported witnessing monks entering states of deep meditation that appear to defy normal limits of the body. While these experiences are documented, scientific verification is challenging due to the secretive nature of monastic life. Now, let's examine the claims of portals. A portal in these accounts often refers to a doorway between the material world and spiritual or otherworldly realms. Western writers such as Graham Hancock and Robert Temple have described Himalayan legends in their works, suggesting that advanced spiritual practices could create temporary access to these realms. Eyewitness accounts include travelers claiming to see shimmering lights, sudden spatial dislocations, or intense psychological phenomena near remote monasteries. For instance, mountaineer Bill Tillman documented unusual perceptions in the vicinity of high-altitude temples in the 1930s. But how do we analyze these claims scientifically? First, consider high-altitude physiology. The Himalayas are among the most extreme environments on Earth. Oxygen levels drop drastically, and atmospheric pressure is significantly lower than at sea level. Physiologist John West notes, at extreme altitudes, the brain experiences hypoxia, which can produce hallucinations, altered perception of space and time, and vivid sensory experiences. Second, the psychological effects of long-term meditation and isolation are well documented. Studies by cognitive scientist Richard Davidson show that intensive meditation can significantly alter brain activity, sensory perception, and emotional processing. Third, folklore analysis is essential. Many of these stories align with local mythologies that describe the Himalayas as gateways between worlds. Scholar David Snellgrove writes, the Himalayas have long been imagined as liminal spaces, thresholds between the human and the divine, the mundane and the sacred. Combining these perspectives, it is plausible that monks' esoteric practices, high-altitude environments, and cultural storytelling create experiences interpreted as portals. However, some claim evidence beyond anecdote. Ancient manuscripts, including the Tibetan Book of the Dead, describe realms beyond physical perception, suggesting that consciousness can traverse intermediate planes. These texts discuss bardos, or transitional states between life and death, which could inspire interpretations of dimensional travel. Yet no verified physical portals have been recorded. There are no devices, structures, or measurable anomalies confirming a literal gateway to another dimension. Modern physics provides another lens. Theoretical physics allows for concepts such as wormholes, tunnels through space-time, but these remain mathematical constructs. As physicist Kip Thorne explains, wormholes are solutions to Einstein's equations, but we have no experimental evidence they exist in nature, let alone that humans can access them. Thus, while portals in the Himalayas captivate imagination, a phenomenon is better explained by a combination of environmental stress, intensive meditation, and rich cultural mythology. Nevertheless, the experience of those who report these phenomena is real. Whether interpreted as spiritual journeys, altered consciousness, or literal travel to another dimension, the impact is profound. The stories continue to inspire explorers, researchers, and spiritual seekers. They highlight the intersection of culture, human perception, and the unknown. In our next and final episode, we will examine the prophecy that the world ended in 2012. We will analyze historical records, Mayan calendar interpretations, astronomical events, and cultural impact to understand why such predictions captured global attention. T, thanks for joining. Don't forget to share, like, comment and subscribe without leaving your thoughts. This is Curiosity Kenyan. Stay curious. Stay vigilant.